Okay, let's see what's going on. Super group, your group. Đợi bạn Lan chăng? À, xưa thằng ác kia. Chiều xưa thằng ác kia. I am in group. So anh khênh can chan supply. Hello. Chiều xưa thằng ác kia. Video ថ្មីណាគាត់បានដាក់អីខែ10ថ្ងៃទី5ស្អីឲ្យឃើញឯងអត់ឃើញបើឃើញប្រាប់ឃើញបើមិនឃើញណែគ្រូសាណឲ្យម្ដងទៀតមើលស្អីគេគ្រូខ្ញុំទៅមើលដែរបាទដល់ស្អីតើមើលអាលេខ19ណាតែ19នាទីស្អីនឹងឃើញឯងស្អែកស្ដាប់គ្រូតោអាលេខ19នាទី19:00វាចាប់ផ្ដើមនិយាយនេះឃើញទេគ្រូឃើញគ្រូចាប់បានយល់ទេកន្លែងបាទជៀបសួរសិស្សទាំងឡាយក្នុងទីតុកការចានសិផក៏ចាប់ដើមដាក់ចេះវាសនាគេហៅចេះវាសនាគាត់និយាយរឿងទៅហើយគាត់និយាយចេះទៅហើយក៏ធ្វើ commercial ប៉ុន្តែដល់យើងទៅកន្លែង19នាទីគេនិយាយគេចាប់ដើមផ្សាយវិសុទ្ធគ្រូហើយយល់ទេអ្នកសុទ្ធអ្នកគ្រូលោកគ្រូ alien ហៅសុទ្ធគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូ super គ្រូ alien សវរិកហើយក៏ហើយយកទៅមើល view 3,200,000 នាក់ថាវ៉ូ muốn chặt bàn đó bạn đã comment ấy đó with through rồi bộ đang bị khai đang khai ấy đấy là bạn đâu taสับมากระดาษสุดประครูบานเธอวิดีโอใครจะมาเวทตัวรัดซะยังจำครูเธอตามสายนั่งอ๋อปะปันข้างไรข้างกาดไม่เต้านั่งhaiปะปันข้างไรข้างกาดដាក់វាទៅសិស្សបូនីដាក់ដាក់ឲ្យអូខេបងទៅមកពីសាប់សងជាមួយសមករាហ្នឹងណាមកពីសាប់សងហើយចាំគ្នានៅក្នុងក្រុមពីឲ្យខចុះធ្វើកិច្ចការហើយហ្នឹងហើយគេអត់ទទួលទេគេអត់ទទួលវីដេអូសមករាថាឲ្យយើងចាំដាក់វីដេអូយើងខ្លីបំភ្លែតណាហើយក៏ថាអញ្ចឹងហើយចាំយើង upload delete មួយទៀតគេអត់ទទួល I don't understand that គេអត់ទទួលខ្ញុំឃើញវីដេអូភាគ2ឃើញ load ចូលអញ្ចឹង Why not អត់ទទួល Maybe you post something wrong or you post like wrong video អត់ទេសកមាដាក់គ្រប់ចំនួនហើយទៅបងធ្វើម្ដងគាត់ថាវីដេអូគាត់ចឹងដែរបងមកដែរធ្វើ TikTok ផងអូនធ្វើលើកទី1ទៅហើយគេតាម approve ឥឡូវបងដាក់វីដេអូបងថតណាបងថតខ្ញុំ introduce ខ្លួនខ្ញុំទៅយកមើលខ្ញុំដើម្បីប្រាប់គេថាខ្ញុំ super soldier honey you need to learn how to play on TikTok you will be បើសិនតែពួកអត់អីទេចាំបងទៅ upload វាម្ដងទៀតជួយមើលនេះផ្លេងណាហើយបន្ទាប់មកជួនកាលវីដេអូយើងបែកពេកឬក៏យើងអត់ទាន់ចេញតន់អញ្ចឹងណាគេអត់ទេសមករាក៏កាត់ឲ្យបងហើយគាត់វាយចូល Telegram ទៅបង download ពីហ្នឹងចូល gallery ហ្នឹងហើយសិបគូពេលខ្លះវីដេអូយើងពេលផងទៅវាជាប់ចឹងដែរខ្ញុំអាសាផងទៅជាប់ចឹងដែរតែតែចឹងខ្ញុំលុបវាចេញហើយខ្ញុំហើយយើងផងម្ដងទៀតបាទ Yes អូខេយើងចុចអាកន្លែង guideline នេះយើងប្រាប់ក្រុមហ៊ុន TikTok ថាយើងដាក់ feedback ត្រឡប់ទៅវិញថាវីដេអូហ្នឹងអត់មានពាក់ព័ន្ធមួយ guideline អីចឹងយើង feedback ទៅគេទៅតែយើងលុបអាហ្នឹងចោលហើយយើងផុសដាក់មិនទៅលេងឯងអូខេយ៉ាងអញ្ចឹងសាមសុទ្ធបកូធ្វើចឹងមានអីទេឲ្យពាក្យពីសុបកូឃើញចូលដែរយេ snuggly អូខេដល់មកសិយើងលើកទី1មែនលើកទី1ចាំបានវីដេអូទី1ចង់ឲ្យសុបកូ intro ចូលថៃអ៊ីនហ្នឹងដាក់ខំបន្តអូក្រុមហ៊ុនថានឹង account របស់យើងបន្តកុំឲ្យតែយើង copy ពីគេមកអីចឹងណាកុំឲ្យ download ពី YouTube នេះTikTok គេចង់ឲ្យយើងមានវីដេអូខ្លួនឯងអត់មានយករបស់គេមក copy link អីចឹងហ្នឹងអូខេ music ខាងខ្មែរមានអីទេមើលទៅ check TikTok TikTok របស់សមករាហ្នឹងខ្លាចវាមានអីពួកមកអាប់ឡូតខ្ជិលទៀតណាអូបែរទេអត់មានក្រានក្រៀនទៅទៅគ្រូអត់ទៅនឹង TikTok អូខេឥឡូវយើងទៅមើលពួកអាគៀងខោខ្មែរយើងហ្នឹងអើយខ្មែរយើងហ្នឹងនិយាយថាម៉េចទេខ្មែរយើងអស់ពាក្យនិយាយហើយគ្រូគ្រូអូនអត់និយាយកុំនិយាយស្ងាត់ទៅមានក្តីសុខខេគ្រូនិយាយអង់គ្លេសផងនេះផងគ្រូទៅមើលថ្ងៃនេះមើលអ្នកណាខាងអាគៀងអូយខ្ញុំនឹងប្រព័ន្ធខ្ញុំវិញនេះហ៎មានតែមួយតាំងពីម៉ែផងអូផង girlfriend ផង sister ផង Oh my god យល់ថាព្រះម្ចាស់វិញមកឲ្យវាមួយឲ្យលេងមកទាំងលេងដាក់មកទាំងម៉ែទាំងប៉ាទាំងម៉ាក់ទាំងបងទាំង girlfriend អស់ទាំងអស់ Oh my god ជើងអូនឯងបងណៅយ៉ាងអូខេបាទគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូស្អីមកអ្នកគ្រូទាំងអស់ខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបលាសូមចាញ់ចង់តែគ្រូអញ្ចឹងចាជម្រាបលាលេខកងហ្នឹង Enjoy your stream អ្នកគ្រូជួយពិសានំគ្រូខ្ញុំអូខេស៊ើបគ្រូនឹងចាប់ដើមនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសអង់គ្លួយអេកន្លងថ្ងៃនេះមិនធម្មតាទេបងប្អូនដែរថានំគ្រូទៀតណាសួរយ៉ាឡើងឈាមឡើងឈាមណាបងអស់ហើយលោកគ្រូឈប់ឡើងឈាមហើយឈប់ឡើងឈាមទៅញ៉ាំឲ្យតមកហើយបងឯងហើយបងអាចជប់ថ្នាំបញ្ចោះឈាមប្រសាបបញ្ចោះឡើងឈាមហើយខ្ញុំរត់ដល់បាទខ្ញុំធ្វើចឹងឯងចា Happy birthday to Super Crew this my birthday our birthday people our crew 49 I'm 19 today Happy birthday Thank you Super Crew thank you You're welcome baby Thank you everyone Who អ្នកណានឹង Come here baby Daniel kiss kiss my baby លោកសេលោកគ្រូសុភ័ក្រគ្រូហើយលោកគ្រូខាងប្រាំងគេថាបននីវះសេចាហ្នឹងលោកគ្រូចេញមកថ្ងៃនេះគ្រូអត់សប្បាយចិត្តគ្រូលឺរឿងចម្លែកនៅស្រុកខ្មែរទៀតហើយថាអងាប់មួយណាទេវាយប្រព័ន្ធហើយយកកូនប្រុស7ឆ្នាំឡើងទៅទេសងំអាកកគ្នាជាមួយកបិតថ្នោតអូចាំដល់ព្រឹកខ្លួនដល់មិនបើឆ្នាំក្មេងប្រុសឲ្យវាយប្រពន្ធអត់ត្រោមឲ្យប្រពន្ធហ្នឹងគាត់ទៅយកទៅព្យាបាលទៅរករបបខ្លួនទៅណាហើយដល់ពេលគាត់ចាក់កូនហ្នឹងយកមកឡើងនៅទៅផ្ទះស្ងប់លើផ្ទះស្ងប់មានស្ងប់ទៅអីស្ងប់អាកកូនបាត់ណៅនៅពេញនៅណាលោកគ្រូនៅខេត្តស្ទឹងត្រែងស្រុកស្ទឹងត្រែងងាត់ខេត្តហើយឃើញគេអាកគេចង់ស្លាប់ខ្លួនដែរមិនអើយហើយទៅជួយវាទៅអីឲ្យវាស្លាប់ខ្លួនវាទៅឲ្យវាងាប់ទៅទៅជួយវាទៅអីទៅហើយណាខ្មែរយើងឥឡូវដូចសាហាវដល់ស្អីដល់សម្រាប់អាកសម្រាប់គឺនឹងធំបើរឿងទៅធំទៅអានោះគាត់តែម៉ែថាអត់លុយការពុនយកទូបោកចោលបណ្ដោយអានោះសុំលុយម៉ែអត់បានណាខ្ញុំ You got to be prepared for reading and just like enjoying the moment. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Đồn ta prap ai tha srei lebang sra krương bay nâng thơ ai dân bài bạc aram bạc bài bạc spa đây còn thả đồn ta khmai cục đồn ta màนึกthả đôi kia là bang srei sra ở chia viên tàu nhưng việc ban phò lấy mau vinh đây bà miền chỉ việc miền đầm hamចេះរស់ស៊ីលក់ដូរទៅនឹងបានចការជាអ្នកមានហើយមានឋានៈយកអីឲ្យយើងទេលើកលែងតាចារតាមសុទ្ធប្រគ្រូបានគេជប់ឲ្យនេះឲ្យអានឹងវាលយមិនមែនសិស្សទាំងឡាយមានក្បួលអូខេគ្រូបាននិយាយជាមួយអ្នកគ្រូឲ្យសាក់គ្រូនឹងដោះសាក់វិញហើយគ្រូនឹងឲ្យដោះសាក់វិញមើលHello everyone, are we ready? Okay, hey Lara, how are you? Baby, did you join my Telegram, Super Soldier, the Unimetric One Boy Queen Telegram? Yes, I love to have all that support. Thank you. Okay, now we begin the reading now. គ្រូនឹងចាប់ដើមមើលឲ្យពួកអកៀងដោយសារខាងខ្មែរណាដែលស្អីគ្រូមើលច្រើនហើយអត់មានអ្នកណាសំណំពោទៀត so គ្រូអត់មានអ្នកណាមើលគ្រូតែមើលអាកៀងហើយ you know sắp tới mơ ha. Oh, can you read my mom Nuni Rubio then dad Jose Edek Rubio my girlfriend Marima Garcia my sister Jesseline Rubio Leslie Rubio John thank you doctor អរគុណគ្រូពេទ្យ Okay, you ready now? Oh, say, can you see I'm the super soldier? Now, today reading will be Neighborhood Dana, Teresa from Finland, and Luanda. Okay. Ngàyនេះគឺមើល3ថ្ងៃ Okay, we now begin. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Kusa Uch. I'm a super soldier from the future, from the year 6,575,042 year, and today is November the 10th. I'm a Scorpio, and today is my super birthday. Thank you. All right. So to let you know, and all you out there, send me some gift. I take whatever, this also is a joke, but if you do plan to send me a gift, you can send it through Zelle. If you have Bank America or other bank that have Zelle, not you can use my my phone number, area code 972-890-6290. If you would like PayPal, it's KOSOL 123456789 you can use the other one, KOSOL 0123456789 Yes, you can send me some little birthday gift. Money and all that kind of good stuff. Okay. But you don't have to. But if you choose to, you have an option. And you can also send me through Venmo, VENMO, Venmo. Put KOSOL, KOSOL, last name OUCH. I nearly forgot my name. I've been into this world. Okay. Now let me begin the reading today. Our neighborhood Dana. Go ahead and let me read it right now. See, when I'm reading what happened, I already know everything, so I just translate it into human language where you can understand. So it's more like a download, like Google download, like that. Okay. Okay, here we go. Neighborhood Dana, from what I'm seeing, you have what we call variable personality or variable energy. It's keep changing. Always trying to see the positive thing of people, but at the end, it always turned out to be very, very toxic, because the people who you help, the people who you enlighten, in some way, somehow abandon you and betray you in their long-term relationship, and basically cause a scar in your wounds, in your heart, and your emotional psyche. And therefore it allow you basically to take that lesson, and so you try and pretty much don't want to bring people too much close to your heart, to your life like before, because you feel that the only way is to truly trust is to trust your own self, and before you were a giving, a sharing individual, but in this day and time, people have to earn your trust, earn your love. So therefore, you learn to say no a lot now. Before you were a yes person more, but now you're more like a distant person who's been traumatized and shocked in different relationships. So you're not pretty much open to new people or open to other people. You don't trust them because they always tend to come into your life using your trust as a weapon to use and abuse you, and therefore abandon you at the end and try to control you in one form or another. So you always begin to approach things from a very cautionary perspective, because you realize that at the end, the only person who cares for you, basically neighborhood Dana, is you. And you can't depend on no one else. And it is very a lonely and harsh life that you have realized to discover. But however, in many lifetimes, you have got used to this. You have understand this will happen. But it's like you have to be given so much, but yet receive nothing. Receive very little or nothing in return in either relationship, either economy, and therefore you feel that every lifetime, even in this life, it's always been abuse. It's one abuse after another, and part of you is very tired of this journey, but another part of you just believe in keeping on going at something greater at the end. Yes, the thing that is greater at the end is you. You will be the great discovery that you are God incarnated in human form and forgot that you are the creator, co-creator, everything that you see around you. But now you're playing this part that you are the victim, but in truth is you were never a victim. You are a person who experienced this aspect to see how everything that you have created in this universe and beyond is basically benefiting each other. Somehow you come to be playing a role of powerless, but yet you are powerful. And this is the realization, a deep discovery in your soul at the end. And the greatest thing is when you discover that you are already complete with everything, you lack nothing. But right now that you what you're experiencing, it seems to be like you're lacking thing. Seem to be you are lonely, but the truth is you are not. And this is the realization that you will discover at the end of your journey, that you already been here, done that. It's just that you forgot, and you volunteered to forget all this because it is a fun thing to be born into a world knowing deep inside your subconscious that you are God, but yet born into a world that make you think that you are not God, and able to experience things from a powerless perspective and see how it is, so you can rediscover your powerful perspective that you are already there. And that is the greater life, greater joy, that voila, I was already there, but just forgot. And that's why you get different reminder from different perspective. Going back, the thing that you're struggling now, that's why you're not pretty much open to people, because you've been deeply traumatized and hurt and different betrayal, especially people close to you that you have trust for years and find out at the end they were in only for themselves. Every agreement, relationship that you make with them, they make with you was all just has no value, and therefore it hurt you a lot. And that's the reason all this pain, this experience from this different heaviness lifting, stress that you're going through a relationship and with the other people, how they perceive you. You always been a give and carry, but at the end you always been just one-sided relationship, and that's why you've been feeling so let down on many level of your life and your experience when it comes to people relationship. And right now you're looking just to heal yourself, really to understand, making the day by day. You're taking day by day now, and you the only future plan that you have is to make it through one day at a time and going through it. And as for trusting people, the different pain that you remember allow you to always approaching with cautious now. That trust is not something that can form overnight. It take doing and showing, and therefore you will trust someone based on a 24-hour notice. What can they do for that day in agreement with you, and do they fulfill it? They get to have the next day for relationship. So it's going to be a relationship is day by day process for you. It's going to be like that because you give so much, but yet you see it's just a one-side relationship and nothing is giving in return, therefore nothing to inspire you to continue the next step with that individual and group. So therefore, as for a relationship with man, as for a relationship with other, you definitely feel that it's going to be a hard one, because trust to you is, you've been traumatized a lot by people who speak a lot of strong, grandiose, and then at the end, the action, the result, there was nothing. Therefore, you don't take people word seriously anymore. It's like with a grain of salt. So therefore, you're going to watch the action more. And but it's not saying that you're 100% close to people. You will give someone a chance, at least, and go from there. So you always look to some crack in truthness, some crack in inspiration, that there's truth to a lot of this. You're seeking for truth, so you for better, that's what you wanted. You want just simple honesty, simple words and deed alignment, and that's all you're looking for. That's the value that you want to give. That's the value that you want to receive. When you don't receive that, you don't feel that, it's just hard for you to continue with that person, that group of person, because all you want is just live in a world where everyone just keep it simple truth and keep it moving. And for you, that's what we call peace of mind, because you getting to state where you're getting too old for a different type of game, and you feel that the wisdom that you gain in your life is to guide you toward more yourself, and also to understand yourself and see yourself in others, but you also want others to see themselves in you, and therefore create a fairness of things. Right now you're struggling with different health predicament, the lung, the struggle of going back in your memory, seeing different people abandonment of you, and you fulfill your part, which they don't fulfill their part. So you're trying to take care of your heart and your lung and what you put inside your body. You focus more on your health more now, because you realize the only great treasure in your life is health, and therefore you've been focusing on how to manage your life to better understand and how to create an efficient way for your economy, for your spending habit, for your how you were able to hope yourself and able to prioritize yourself more than other people. You were basically a very generous person, but now you can't be generous no more. You got to be limited with your resource, and you've been learning to say no more, because you got to prioritize yourself, because no one can value you if you don't value yourself. And by realizing that through your hard lesson, you're learning to discern a lot. You're learning to be a discerner on every aspect of your life, because you don't like to be tricked or fooled anymore. You have enough. You've grown tired of it, and you feel you've been betrayed, abandoned by loved one and by long-term relationship of people, and therefore you feel that you are many alone. You are alone in many ways, and at the same time you feel that you have to keep going, because if you don't, who will? So therefore you will always seek mature mind, seek wiser wisdom, but you know everything this world is not free. It's always come with some kind of cost, and you just want to meet people that they open their heart and mind without taking through the runner. And every time you meet people, there's always some kind of game they coming up, and you tire out the game. You wanting, because inside your soul you are more a realist than a mind game person, because you've been through the mind game and you don't like it. It always left with broken money, broken heart, broken relationship. It's never beneficial, because the game that people play is dangerous, because they play with the heart, they play with the mind, they play with hard earning money and nothing in return, but they begin to laugh and giggle and just say, oh, I trick you, oh, I fool you, and you fall for it, and it's your fault. And you heard that many times from the throughout your lifetime in this life and other lifetime. Therefore, you become getting deep intuition, knowing all the game already about a person, what they're going to do, what they will be doing. You already got a sixth sense of premonition about it, and yet it's come true. Therefore, you can't upset yourself knowing this will happen. So it taught you to learn to trust your intuition more, your cognitive more. Therefore, now you begin to follow it. Your life has been course correcting itself in a very amazing predicament, and therefore you feel it in your heart now. It's time to open yourself a little bit more toward the higher wisdom, and open giving other people who genuine, and then your intuition been guiding you ever since, and now you find your way to Dr. K Super Soldier, because your intuition guide you to this point, despite what other people think of Dr. K the Super Soldier guy. Therefore you found your way here. You feel something wise, something mature about the individual, which you found your way into me. As for other thing to consider, you are tired of the mind game. You are tired of the fear, living in fear of what's next, what to come. So you begin to rely on a lot of your preparation, intuition, and therefore your cognitive intuition have guided you to this point, the path which is least resistant. And then you realize people, you can't trust them in long term. Something happens, so therefore you always create what we call a line in the sand. It's up to them how they want to play, but you will never close your door as long they keep things simple and they be honest about it. You will always help. But if the moment they be coming, trying to use you on any direction, you will sense it, you will know it. Therefore you will definitely let them know up front, so they can be reminded that you don't play those kind of game, because you here not to waste anyone's time. You here to build a real relationship, a life relationship, something that's long term, and that's what you seek, because you yourself don't like to be alone. You like to find maturity in people and like to build on that. And in your life, you've been so many hurt. Therefore, you tired of the hurting. You just want the healing. You just want the benefit of well-being, because you get to the point that you are too old to play any mind game anymore. That is concluded the reading of you. Somebody may please bless our neighborhood Dana, and let her be well, and take away all her stress and transform into multivitamin and healing serum. Let it spread throughout her body. And please dissolve and bind any negative magic and voodoo and then the negative demon and parasite entity inside around her. Bind it and dissolve it completely. And bind and dissolve those who send it to her to do her harm. And please and dissolve it by them. Please put a force field of universal protection around Dana and any negative stress, negative entity, negative parasite that hit her shield. Please transform it into positive energy and multivitamin healing serum that will heal her and destroy all the negativity from this day on forward to the future now. Okay. Spark Electro, hi Super Crew, is Kevin. Please, can you also have a reading? I'll do three at a time, Kevin. Um, you got Do you have my Telegram? Go join the Telegram and put requests in the Telegram. It's easy for me to keep track. Hold on, I give it to you. There. Yeah. See, I want to do at least three, just three, because if you do four or five, I want to do at least three, just three, because I want to be disciplined in reading, and so go in that Telegram group and to request so I keep track. It allow me to do three a day so I have something to read. If I read everybody all at once, the problem is I have nothing to read tomorrow. So how can I have a good show? Because my show is about reading, healing, and channeling. See, so we got to keep things entertaining so no one won't be bored, and I won't be bored. So I got to keep myself busy. Okay. Okay, đọc lại nào hay, where am I at? Let's see. Okay, Teresa, known also as Johanna from Finland. Okay, your reading will now begin. Okay, I see. Okay, Teresa, this is your reading. Here we go. What I'm seeing, Teresa, I'm getting like there is what we call challenges in your life you have to overcome. There is a lot of indifferent feeling, such as anger, such as control, such as being controlled. There's also a great fear inside your life that you're always on guard at the same time because you're a person that's more into what we call I don't trust you type of personality that when you use the word, someone out there will trying to control you, trying to take advantage of you. Therefore, you became sick and tired of such type of people. Always talk the talk and never show anything that is productive or positive. So you are tired of such dishonested people that come into your life and just always want to take, and never share anything back for the common good because you are a people person. You always want to protect what is fair, what is right, but the people that you run into always like acting like vampire, like parasite energy. I want to take things what they can gain from you and give nothing positive back, any benefit, no appreciation. So therefore, it anger you. It anger you to the point that you become uh, looking back how people try to in your life to come into your life, they always talk like they angel, but yet their action act like parasite, and therefore it hurt you a lot because it's the same stuff, the same madness that you experience from growing up till your adult life. And you want people to change their thinking, change the way, because it does not create positive relationship. And all you want is positive relationship and simplicity. But all you've been getting is a lot of people who play con game, parasitic game, that I want something from somebody, I want something from somebody, but yet they themselves don't appreciate, don't give something back, and it's more like a one-side relationship. So you kind of became upset and angry at such thought pathway of thinking of people, how they start beginning to treat and act other people that is not in line with what is beneficial of both sides. They're just benefiting only one side, and those type of parasite relationship you don't agree with. So you spend your whole life fighting such type of people, and then they thinking you not being nice, this and that. But the truth is you protecting what is fair, what is right, what is beneficial toward group, toward family, toward what is well-being. And you trying to make them see that you are tired, sick and tired of the mind game, the play they put in your life are hurting other people because it bother you, because you don't like to see someone being mistreated, you don't like to see someone get hurt. And when someone knowingly doing that and thinking they can get away with thinking other like you will not see it, and you see it, and therefore it bothers you because you always believe in treating everyone right. And then you see someone who take advantage of weak people, children, or older people, or someone who's less educated. It does not sit well with you because you're a person who definitely want to see everyone to benefit equally and not to be controlled by any way. That's why things irritate you, because when someone try to take energy or try to control someone that is not beneficial to the well-being, it irritates because you see yourself as a warrior, meaning you fight for what is right, you fight for what is fair, you fight for what is appropriate, because you don't like people who not being considered to other people, because you always been fighting those type of people throughout your life. And even when you grow up with, when you was a child, you see that people need to learn to be consideration at all costs, because consideration will help build stronger relationship that will go a long way throughout life. For you, the only thing that's important to you is health, because you are struggling a lot trying to get yourself healthy, get other people healthy, because for you, that's for greatest treasure. Also, you trying to be finding what put into the body that can help it more stronger, help to go through the winter, go through the different stages of the changing environment. And you are very mindful how other people feel, because you always like to protect the vulnerable, you always like to protect the kid, the children, you always like to protect the elderly, because to you, you are more gravitated toward what is real, what is realistic, and you don't like to give into something strange that is not beneficial, because for you it's all about benefit the well-being, benefit the society, benefit what can really help the environment. And anything that causes those things to upset, it will trigger you, and to the point that you will speak your mind, speak your thoughts, speak your direction, because you're not afraid to say what is obvious. And a lot of people trying to avoid the obvious so they don't have to be confronted with people who go against the obvious, which is the human decency, the relationship decency. And you met a lot of inconsiderate people, and that's why you always confront them, let them know that you don't play the game of one-sided. There's a relationship of give and take and sharing. And if they don't play by the rule, the common rule known, you will speak your mind, speak your heart, and they might get triggered, not triggered, but that's their problem. And you just do what you feel that it is peaceful, that to bring awareness consciously to let people know that you will not stand by and do nothing when something is wrong, because you're not a person that will allow someone to dictate, cause ill harm or to their well-being or to their economy, because you will detect bullshit basically and the lies, and you will call it out and you will confront that person. So let them know that there is no time for such mishap or such time. It can create bad incident and no one will benefit. So it's not saying that you saying out anger, you're just saying out that they need to be aware that playing such game, creating such interaction, does not help the society, does not help a family, does not help individual. You let them know that they need to learn consideration and to always just be truthful, be direct, because problem can be resolved easily. Avoiding any problem does not resolve any problem. It just create more problem, and therefore it get to the point when things start to be messed up. Then how can we fix it? Because you are a person who like to help other people and fix. You are not close-hearted to anyone, but you cannot stand inconsiderate people that is not mindful of how other people feel. You know, in return, you also been tiring of reminding people to be considerate, and you also want to. You tired. You just tired everybody, and now you just want to spend a time alone to contemplate, because like your rest time, you want to contemplate how to move forward to benefit your health more. You want to focus on right food, right rest, and to give more yourself more love, more time, because you've been giving so much to everyone else, and now you feel that you reached a state that you want to give something to yourself as reward, and you don't want to hear people drama too much like before, because it raise your blood pressure, it create uneasiness inside your breathing, and therefore you don't want to leave this world faster than you meant to. So you decide to go ahead and focus more on your healing, on your well-being, relationship of you with yourself, with the immediate family, with your pets, and with all the many aspects that you want to bring the greatest joy to you by giving yourself more time with yourself and the thing that you like to do. And that's why you avoid people drama, avoid people, um, you know, deep or shallow drama, because you feel in your heart, you know, there is no benefit. It just only creates stress, and that's the thing that you don't put on yourself anymore. You don't want to put that in yourself. So you want to pretty much you enjoy the spending time alone and just being comforted by the pet, by the animal friend or fish friend, whatever that we call this. They're just called pets, so they can keep you company, because you just want peace of mind more in this present time and moving forward. Okay, without further ado, I now conclude your reading, and also as for people, trust, that's an understatement. That people have to work hard to earn your trust, because even people close to you, you love, you cherish, you still don't trust, knowing very well that there's something off about them, and sooner or later will come out. And sure enough, it always come out. That's why you will let them be around, but you will not trust them with your money or with anything that you see that is value. Therefore, you're a person who very have strong integrity to what is considered and morally decent. And therefore, I conclude this reading. And God may please bless Teresa from Finland, and please transform our whole stress into multivitamin healing serum. Let it spread throughout her body. And as well, please put a shell around her that transform any negative energy to positive. And also, please get rid and dissolve and bind her demon, uh, her anything that is bad, and any parasitic entity, to bind and dissolve it completely, and bind, dissolve those who send it to her, and remove any curse, any negative spell, any black magic, black voodoo around her, inside her. Just bind and dissolve that too, transform to multivitamin, and let it spread to our body to heal her completely. Okay. Mm-hmm. How can a link expire? That's impossible. They say invite link. When you click it, it should receive. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's Luanda. Who is this? Let me find her. Hmm. Oh, she is a person. Okay. Luanda. Okay. Here's the reading of Lu. I can't even say the name. Luanda. I don't know if she's like us or live in other country. But ទោះស្រីនឹងដូចក្មេងស្រស់ដែរបើចាបមាសឃើញទៅចាបមាសញាក់ញួរទៀតហើយនេះយល់ញ៉ាស់ចាបមាសទៀតចាបមាសគ្រូញ៉ាស់ស្អីទៀតហើយនេះគ្រូញ៉ាស់ស្អីទៀតជួយណានេះជឿនលូអនដែរដូចតែគ្នាចឹងអាស៊ីយើងឲ្យកាត់ទៅទេគេងនេះស្អីស្អាតតិចលូអនដែរលូអនដែរស្អីស្អាតឃើញទេអបាន Okay,គ្រូមកឃើញហើយ Live on the reading or live on the complete. Okay. From what I'm picking up, Luana, you're going through a lot of struggle of fighting depression, fighting struggle, where the pathway for you to go in your life, what should you do, how your future is. From what I'm seeing, there is emotional struggle between the hardship in your life and the emotional desire that you need to go. You are struggling a lot with emotional physical depression that you're trying to find your way and see yourself in other people, but it's hard because everywhere you turn, people around you tend to have some kind of condescending judgment, verbal or mental, and there is abuse of relationship that you are experiencing, especially with the health struggle and that you I want to perceive to be happy. Therefore, it's hard for you to open up, whether it be emotional or mental or physical, because of worry about being coinciding language being imposed on you. That means judgment from peers or from loved one. Therefore, you feel very, very depressed from time to time in your life, and you seek basically salvation in making connection with people higher level, higher viewpoint. But the people surrounding in your area, the family, the extended family, they only have judgment, and therefore you have to play a certain role to not get their judgment on you. And people definitely gossip back and forth. It create emotional drama, which you definitely don't want to be a part of. So it scare you all the time. That's why you hide a lot under the veil of not speaking, of not interacting, because you worry every time you open your mouth there's someone listening, having a negative perception of you of some sort. So it's kind of all kind of psychological, sociological operation that is not in a positive light. So you always worry, constantly worry all the time about who who's watching you, who's listening to you, who's perceiving you, because you're living in an environment where there's a lot of negative thought, being projected in the community, and always someone got different expectation of you left and right, and it's very difficult to live, very difficult, because you can't breathe sometimes, because you live in a culture where controlling is very dominant, and therefore any wrong word and wrong action could be conceived as taboo, and therefore you are very, very cautious and how you perceive and carry yourself through your daily life. And therefore it's difficult. Sometimes you feel like screaming, you feel like going away, going to place, and pretty much being alone. Sometimes it's the best, greatest joy at all, but you're a person who don't like to be alone. You like to share your idea, share your experience, you like to connect, but sometimes it's hard for you to see the future, because the future to you is never bright. It's always difficult, hard, and challenging. You just want, sometimes just want to go to places where people don't know you, and then people who are not somewhere where people always judge, but people with open heart, open mind that you can connect to without being judged. Because lately you're going through a lot of hardship, but in your mind, very depressed, very lonely, and very like carrying everything on your shoulder and what's expected of you, and it's very, very difficult sometimes. You just want to be free, free from sickness, free from judgmental, free from being talked behind your back, being put down, because every time you look, people talk about bad about somebody. It's a constantly struggle living in a culture, in a society that everyone has something negative to say about you, but nothing, no one has anything positive to say about you. And it's like sometimes you left. Like maybe this the way God punished you to be born in this life into a culture where, well, you can't even move an inch, without someone notice something, and then it's never about positive, but always about negative, always talking negative. And that's what you feel like you go cuckoo sometime. And that's why you want to be free sometime from being away from judgmental people, being away from psychosocial who always constantly with the immediate family, extended family, always want to know what's going on in your world, and then after once they know, they always spread gossip that is very negative. It's not beneficial to your emotional health. That's why you feel depressed and also angry at the same time, but yet appreciate at the same time. It's like a mixed feeling coming together, intense feeling. That's why you feel crazy sometimes, and also want to go away and be free, but yet reality always hit, because you always going to miss your family, always going to miss this, miss that. No matter how much you in the world of depression or even angry sometimes, but your heart can never remove yourself from this environment, from this social culture that create stress in your world, but yet you're afraid that you might miss the stress, miss the sadness, because it's like a bad addiction, addict to something so bad that you want to get away with it, but you can't. And so this is where like you are at in your life. So, and you also going through a health struggle. You feel pain inside your stomach, pain in your back, and something, all because of the negative comment and negative stress that you receive within your immediate family or an extended family. And it's always never about uplifting. It's more like, oh, you need to do this for me. Oh, can I get this from you? And it's like they constantly put you on the mission that benefit them, no mission to benefit you. So therefore, it's like a pull and pull, and that's why you feel resistant a lot sometimes and angry, but yet you still do it. But in your heart of heart, you just tired sometimes, and at the same time you wish you were born rich, have lots of money, don't have to worry about drama, because all this negative drama is actually pushing you to the point that you just want to say forget, you just want to spend time alone, and get away and just leave this world or something. Many times you did contemplate about that, but you realize it's stupid thought. It's not going to solve anything. It's just decided to go ahead, continue living, continue striving, because it would be better one day, and hopefully you'll find someone has a good family in the future when you're married or something, to be basically have don't have to worry about money, don't have to worry about stress, don't have to worry about always do something to benefit the extended family, the immediate family, and therefore, basically, you're tired of being run on different errands and therefore doing different things and yet not being appreciated at the end, and that's why it hurts you sometimes because you need also emotional, mental, spiritual encouragement. And right now, you want to focus a lot on peace of mind. You want to focus a lot doing something for the future because without money in this world, you cannot move on. So you I want to do something that help and boost up your money and boost up your saving and boost up the different type, whether it be business, whether it be relationship, but it's got to be beneficial. Otherwise, you cannot live in this world. And you realize that everything that you do now is to find yourself more, trying to discover yourself more. But you feel pain all the time, you feel depressed, and you're also angry with the world because the world right now is so victimized that everyone is like no value to it and you feel hurt about it. Therefore, you want to change the world and mindset, and that's your dream and hope that one day you accomplish that. Um, Without further ado, I conclude the reading of you, Luanda. So, Bartome, the universe, please transform Luanda life into more positive circumstance from this day on for transform our stress into positive energy and multivitamin and magical healing serum that will spread our body and heal her, and please bring her peace of mind, and please remove any negative magic voodoo, any negative spell in and around her body and dissolve it completely, and transform all her life from negative to positive from this day on forward. Thank you so much. This concludes the reading, Luyanda, and also um, the reading of Teresa from Finland, and also the reading of Neighborhood Dana. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow, I see you for the next reading of those who requested. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay. Spark, what is your Telegram group, Telegram name? Spark Electro. What is your name? Your Telegram name? Okay. That should do it. Request reading for tomorrow. If anyone don't request in the Telegram, then I will read those who request in the YouTube live. Okay. If I need to read at least 3 a day. Okay. Thank you, everyone. And now we begin the healing. We now activate the med bed. Activate the med bed protocol by the way. Please begin healing protocol now all over everyone on the planet. ព្យាបាលមនុស្សទាំងអស់គ្រប់នៅក្នុងផែនដីនេះ How many minutes until it's done? Please compress it to 10 seconds. Thank you, Badame. Okay, the quantum computer, recharge below, return back to heaven. Okay. Okay, ចឹងគ្រូមើលចាប់ហើយស្អែកទៅទៅអរគុណច្រើនអ្នកណាចង់នៅទៅបើគ្រូមើលចាប់ឥឡូវគ្រូនឹងធ្វើកម្មវិធីរបស់គ្រូបន្តិចទៅណាក្រេបព្យាបាលបាទក្រេបព្យាបាលហើយខុសហើសូមបារមីប្រែសូមបារមីឲ្យខ្លួនខ្ញុំហោះហើរសូមបារមីចាប់កម្មវិធីហោះហើរសូមបារមីបើកម្មវិធីព្រាគីសូមបារមីឲ្យខ្លួនខ្ញុំប្រែជាព្រាគីសូមបារមីសូមក្បាំងខ្លួនខ្ញុំចាប់កម្មវិធីអស់ហើយសូមបារមីជប់ drone សូមបាញ់ផ្នែកព្យាបាលសូមបារមី Richard សូម drone Richard លោហៅឋានដល់វិញចាស់សូមបារមីជប់កំភ្លើងទេព so បាញ់ព្យាបាលបាញ់ផ្នែកព្យាបាលសូមកំភ្លើងទេវិចយលោហៈឋានលើវិញចាស់សូមបារមីបើកម្មវិធីក្រែកព្យាបាលសូមព្យាបាលមនុស្សទាំងអស់នៅលើផែនដីបាននាទីបានហើយថា10នាទីព្រួយនៅក្នុង10វិនាទីថាបានគាត់នឹងកុំព្យូទ័រធ្វើសូមគាត់នឹងកុំព្យូទ័រឆោបអ៊ីឡូហាថានអូចាស់សូមក្បួនបារមីបើកម្មវិធីចាក់ថ្នាំទេពសូមចាក់ថ្នាំឲ្យសិស្សខ្ញុំទាំងឡាយតាមពួក YouTube Facebook ដែរបានទីបានហើយថា3នាទីសូមព្រួយនៅក្នុង10វិនាទីថាអូខេអរគុណហើយគាត់នឹងកំជិលវិឆយលោហាថានវិញចាស់អូខេសូមបានមានបើកកម្មវិធី Satellite Network ហើយនឹងវងកងចាក់អានតនូបោះស្អាតនិងប្រោះបំភ្លឺសត្វលោកសូមគាត់នឹងកំជួយចាប់ដើមកម្មវិធីបោះស្អាតអ្វីគឺអាក្រក់នៅលើផែនដីហើយប្រោះបំភ្លឺអ្វីគឺល្អនៅលើផែនដីនេះក្នុងនេះចាស់បានទីបានហើយថា10នាទីព្រួយនឹង10វិនាទីថាអូខេអរគុណនៅវត្ថុស័ក្តិសិទ្ធិក្នុងកុំព្យូទ័របែងភាគជារូប3រូបមួយជាអន្ត្រីនូតអង្គររូបមួយទៀតជាតោអង្គរមួយទៀតជាពោះក្បាលច្រើនអង្គរឡើយនេះចាស់សូមព្រះអង្គត្រូវបែងបញ្ចូលធម្មពលឲ្យរូបខ្ញុំសិស្សខ្ញុំទាំងឡាយមានសុខភាពល្អប្រាជ្ញាមោហៈប្រាជ្ញាហើយបន្តមកមានមោហៈសិលបាននាទីបានហើយគេថា3នាទីសូមព្រួយនឹង10វិនាទីអរគុណហើយខ្វាន់នៅកុំព្យូទ័រព្រះអង្គទាំង3បាក់រូមឲ្យរូមជារូបមួយវិញវាជាប់អ៊ីឡូហោះស្ថានលើវិញចាស់អូខេOkay, let me see. ឃើញ low yes លឿនទេពេលហ្នឹង spark spark That's strange. Okay. Spark. Okay, here we go. Supergroup. It's Commander Z. Why? I don't know. Okay, you joined the Asian group, but trying to get you to join the English group. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. That should do it. I sent you something there already. Hope that work. Okay. So tomorrow, if regardless, tomorrow, if I be doing it, I might just slip you in tomorrow. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. ឥឡូវនេះគ្រូមានតែប៉ុណ្្នឹងឯងគ្រូទៅហើយអរគុណច្រើនបាយបាយជម្រាបលាអូខេ